Watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay.
Are you alright, sir?
Sir, are you okay?
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
We won't do anything. We're trying to fix him. Got him.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
And he sure knows how to fight.
Oh, Coatlan.
Strong as hell. What did you feed him, sir?
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
Oh!
500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Hello there!
Huh?
The MVP
That
of
voice,
this Dark Quest. The Captain! That's an S tier design. That is an S tier design. I'll never stop talking about how good that design
Direct
is.
contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination.
But
However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of...
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
But it will give him chronic migraines, so we should try to help him a little bit more. If nothing works, then give this. That's a pretty bottle too. Pretty man, pretty bottle.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush. Give me your word. Hurry! Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Isn't this what happened to him too, the captain? Aww.
Monsters! What's going on? My head hurts. It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Hello, Sir Capitano. I think you'll want to exchange some words. Or maybe not.
Thank goodness everything turned out alright.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty.
What
Besides,
do you want though?
I care deeply about this land.
I think he is from that land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended
Oh, no,
Natlan
he's-
against the Abyss
Oh, no, I
500
forgot.
years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged.
Does he
When my
not help?
platoon arrived in Natland 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natland remains unfinished.
Nathan hasn't forgotten you. Why don't you want to use your name from 500 years ago? Yes, that's a better question.
It may
I need
seem
answers, sir.
difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of
Oh.
Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
So basically, when he wins or like completes his task, then only he will use that name.
That's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me.
So is the
I
captain.
am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
That's probably from
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second in command.
Oh.
We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete.
No! Oh my god, why is this game so depressing? I keep forgetting how depressing
That's who he
it is,
was.
especially since the
Unrelenting in
Natlan
his
quest is
pursuits.
crazy sad.
No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Huh, that sounds rather familiar. Did our twin say that? I think our twin said that.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment.
Huh?
Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
The soul that possessed Oron, it was good for. Oh! Okay, makes sense.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
True that.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
No, that should
I
be
do
a
not
first
mean
off
to
with seeing a
jeopardize the
harbinger,
trust
Grandma.
between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
I have a
Wait,
lot of them actually.
Like, anything? Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Paimon, the real one. Paimon asking the true important questions here. Honestly. Bro, this so bad. I love Paimon. Actually, there is something I want.
Natlan must pay the price for Malika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Malika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
Could the captain know something about the ruler of death?
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people.
Oh.
If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
What? Wait. Oh. The curse of immortality. I didn't know what I expected, but this is. Oh shit, he took off the mask. Damn. Do I
The
even
ruler
witness it?
of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself.
Oh, we
Faced with
don't
such an
see it?
overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist.
Oh. I thought we were gonna see
But
this.
I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Do I see some Capitano death flags? Hello, Anton. I think our conversation is over. He still didn't answer how he is with that mask. Maybe he just takes it off. Sounds of canopy.
Oh, did something happen?
Oh. She'll start ancient name, okay.
This is a critical time for you, traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now.
My question is, how did you spawn here? How did you end up here? How did you know?
Best of luck to you all.
What? No, my.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. He's just gonna teleport from here too? What a mysterious guy.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Let's go. Oh, hello, Aurora. Fancy meeting you here. All of them are here, right? Oh my god. They still don't have voice actors? Dang it. I like Kinich a lot. I'm kind of waiting for his rerun. I want to get him and Emily.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Whoa, everyone's here!
The gang.
Reunited at last.
Oh my
Did
God.
you miss us?
Molani
I brought
has a voice
candy and
badge,
cookies
and
to
so
share.
has Kachina. Let's go. Let's go. A win is a win.
We missed you.
A win is a win.
Ooh, you brought source crackers too? Score!
Ah, just in time, traveler. It's so
Praying
stifling in here.
that Kinich
I was
and
just about to go
Ahas get their
outside to
voices
get some
back
air.
by the next patch,
It's the same temperature
please.
outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
But I'm confused. Half of them have their voices back and half of them don't. Okay.
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Why do you need them here?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name.
Oh yeah, that's what. they're
Oh,
doing.
you
forgot.
brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh hi, Chaska.
Shaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, Yansan. So not only Yansan, Kinich, and Ahar. I don't know about the other cast. Mawika is probably gonna have a voice too, right?
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the traveler.
Oh, that's about to take some
Your
time.
words will be recorded and become a part of the traveler's ancient name. Any questions?
Nope.
All right,
Oh,
then
finally,
to start things
Katina had
off.
their voice back. Just
Hold
cutie.
on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you can't be here for this part.
Huh? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
That's the point, you can't.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already, doesn't it?
We've been traveling together for even longer. You know, I'm gonna point something out. The Traveler and Paimon both are saying this specific word for so long that we have been traveling together. Together. All the time. Don't leave Paimon. I'm not gonna leave you, Paimon, right? So is a separation arc coming true?
You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Oh my god, Paimon's opinions matter.
Paimon's
Let's go.
not from Natland.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Go ahead. She must have had a lot to say. Don't worry about it. Paimon is a chatterbox.
Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even
See,
sure
I
the
told
Lord
you.
of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Mawika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Wait, what? It ended? That was it? This was an interlude, but still, that was so short. What the hell? That's it? Seriously?
I'll need the Pilgrim's Chronicle. I hope everything will